I do research on technology, media, and telecommunications, both in Canada and around the world. Some of that is just having conversations with clients and smart people everywhere, but some of it is also sitting down every year and writing a report called Deloitte's TMT Predictions. Around the world, in 2014, only about 2 million people used their smartphones for tap-and-go contactless purchases in stores. We are anticipating that 2015 is the tipping point, the takeoff year for mobile payments, with more than 60 million people paying in-store monthly using their phones in a contactless fashion. Why? There's enough payment terminals out there. Most importantly, though, is that people were nervous that it might not be secure, it might not be a safe way of handling money. We've now learned that, especially in Canada and the UK, that it's safe, it's convenient, it's fast.
Because I believe it's more convenient, because you have access to your smartphone every time. So, and if you're going to pay cash, where are you going to pay? At a bank or something?
Like use smartphone to pay, I don't feel comfortable with it. Just feel not secure.
I'd rather pay like with cash or with my debit card because I just feel like a lot of times people steal phones or lose their phone.
Now you might ask, why would somebody use a contactless smartphone instead of a contactless wallet, credit card? My answer is pretty simple. I spend about 5 seconds a day with my wallet in my hand. I spend about 5 hours a day with my smartphone in my hand. The assumption is that millennials, 18 to 34-year-olds, are, to use a phrase, a generation of thieves, that they will not pay for legal media content. You've either got to give it away for free or they'll steal it. We found out that's not the case. In North America alone, there are 83 million millennials, 74 million in the States, 9 million in Canada, spending an average of $750 per millennial per year on legal media content. That's a $62 billion market from a generation that apparently won't spend.
I paid music on iTunes, but for the movies and TVs, I sometimes download like illegally, but keep it secret.
Sometimes we all do pirate at times, music, movies, so.
Yeah, $50 or $100 per year I usually spend on like media or anything like that online, so.
But another interesting one is books. Millennials read over 5 books per year, and overwhelmingly a generation that does everything on screens, that doesn't have CDs, doesn't have DVDs, is still preferring the print book. 75% of college students say they prefer print. They like the smell, they like the feel, they like the covers.
Definitely prefer the like the physical, like the paper books compared to e-books. I don't really like reading on a computer.
The paper format, I do believe you retain more information.
I am still like old-fashioned. I like paper books.
I'll make a prediction special for you on camera. In 2065, it may be illegal for you to operate your own motor vehicle on a highway in Ontario. Human beings aren't very good drivers. We sleep, we text, we drink, we argue, we don't pay attention. But most importantly, we don't have the reflexes that computers and robots do, and we can't see around corners, and we can't detect black ice on the road ahead. Autonomous cars and smart highways will help us solve all of those problems.